All right, so get this. We're going to dive into the world of viral TikTok trends,
Okay.
online money-making schemes,
Uh-huh.
and gummy supplements.
Interesting.
You heard that right.
Okay.
You wanted like the inside scoop on how a faceless TikTok account
Yeah.
pulled in over $1.5 million in a single month just selling gummies.
Wow.
So buckle up, because we're about to unpack the strategy
Okay.
behind this like unexpected success story, right?
It's fascinating, isn't it? We're seeing like a perfect storm of trends colliding here.
Yeah.
Health and wellness going mainstream,
Uh-huh.
social media's marketing power, and the rise of accessible tools like print-on-demand services.
Okay, so let's break down this so-called
Yes.
gummy gold rush.
Yeah.
This TikTok account, completely faceless, by the way,
Wow.
managed to make over $119,000 in just one day.
In one day.
One day?
Jeez.
What's even crazier is that this isn't some, like,
Right, yeah.
isolated incident.
Right, and the data backs that up. The cow.dat app, which analyzes product performance on TikTok,
Yeah.
revealed this particular gummy supplement generated over $600,000
Wow.
in just 30 days for this one account alone.
That's crazy.
That gives you an idea of the sheer scale of this market.
Wild. So how are they doing it? The secret weapon, according to our sources,
Yeah.
is Printify.
Printify.
Yeah, it's a print-on-demand platform, but for gummies. I'm used to seeing print-on-demand for,
Right.
T-shirts and mugs.
Sure.
But this is a whole new level.
Wow.
You create your brand, design your gummies,
Okay.
and Printify handles the rest.
So you don't have to do anything.
No inventory, no upfront manufacturing cost.
Exactly, and that's a game changer.
Right.
What's interesting here is that it completely lowers the barrier to entry.
Uh-huh.
For anyone wanting to jump into the supplement market,
Yeah.
it's not just about convenience. It's about empowering entrepreneurs
Yeah.
who might not have the resources for large-scale production.
But what about quality? Are we talking about some sketchy back alley gummy operation here?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can't just whip up supplements in your basement.
that's a fair concern,
Right.
and something any savvy entrepreneur would consider.
Sure.
But the source highlights Printify's commitment to quality.
Okay.
They work with FDA and GMP certified facilities
Wow.
right here in the U.S.
Okay.
So not only is the process streamlined,
Right.
but the quality is assured.
Okay, so that takes care of the actual gummies.
Okay,
But a brand is more than just the product, right?
true.
This TikTok account obviously nailed the branding aspect too.
Yeah.
How do they manage that part?
This is where things get even more interesting.
Okay.
The sources point to AI as the secret sauce.
Okay.
First, they secured a memorable brand name and a domain,
Uh-huh.
a .online domain to be specific,
Interesting.
which is a neat trick for availability and SEO benefits.
Oh, okay.
Then they used an AI image generator called Ideogram
Oh, cool.
to create their logo. Think of it like giving a creative brief to a designer,
Uh-huh.
except the designer is an AI.
So you're telling me I could whim up a logo for, say,
Yeah,
deep dive focused gummies
exactly.
in a matter of minutes
Yeah,
using this AI tool?
that's the beauty of it.
Wow.
These AI tools are democratizing design.
Right.
You don't need to hire a fancy design agency or have years of Photoshop experience
Oh,
to create a professional-looking brand identity.
okay.
In the example we have, they used a text prompt requesting a cute yellow logo,
Interesting.
but the possibilities are really endless.
So you've got unlimited options with this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so we've got the gummies, we've got the branding.
Uh-huh.
Now we need somewhere to actually sell these things.
Right.
And the crazy part is, according to the source,
Yeah.
you don't even need a website.
You're catching on.
Really?
There are a couple of options highlighted. One is Shopify,
Yeah.
which integrates seamlessly with Printify
Uh-huh.
and gives you more control over your storefront.
Okay.
They even have an AI build your store feature
Oh, really?
that helps you get set up quickly.
Okay.
The other option is Printify's own pop-up store feature.
Okay.
Printify essentially hosts the store for you
Wow.
and handles all the back-end stuff.
So they do all the work for you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Making it super simple to launch.
So Shopify if you want more customization and branding control.
Yeah.
Printify pop-up if you want a super easy, no-fuss setup.
Right.
Got it. But what about selling on places like
Yeah.
Etsy, TikTok Shop, or Amazon?
Mm.
Aren't those like the go-to platforms for online sellers?
That's a sharp observation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are some limitations with those platforms.
Oh,
They have restrictions when it comes to selling supplements.
oh, I see.
So you're better off sticking with a dedicated storefront for now.
Okay, so that brings us to the heart of this whole operation.
Okay.
The viral content that's actually driving all these sales.
Yes.
This is where this faceless TikTok account really shines.
Mhm.
And we need to dissect their strategy
Right.
because that's the real gold here.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's where we're headed next.
Okay.
But what's important to remember is that this isn't just about copying what they're doing. It's about understanding the underlying principles at play here.
Yeah.
Tapping into trends, simplifying processes,
Okay.
and leveraging the power of AI.
Yeah.
These are tools and insights you can apply to any online business venture.
Okay, I'm hooked. So what's the secret behind their viral content? Let's break it down in part 2 of this Gummy deep dive.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this TikTok content strategy.
Okay.
Remember, we're talking about a faceless approach here.
Right.
No fancy influencer marketing or big budget production.
Yeah.
But it's clearly effective.
Yeah, the whole faceless aspect is really intriguing.
Right.
So what's the secret? Are we talking about those mesmerizing product shots with a voiceover? Or maybe some slick animation?
It's actually much simpler than that.
Oh, okay.
The source points to text-based videos as a key driver of engagement.
Text-based videos.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay.
You're scrolling through TikTok, and a video pops up with bold text.
Yeah.
Highlighting a problem you relate to.
Okay.
Like tired of feeling sluggish or struggling to focus.
Right.
It grabs your attention immediately.
So it's like those Instagram story polls that everyone loves to click on?
Yeah.
Short, snappy, and straight to the point.
Exactly.
But how do you make text on a screen visually engaging? It sounds a bit, boring.
That's where those AI image generators we talked about earlier come in handy.
Oh, okay.
You can use them to create eye-catching visuals that complement the text.
So, what kind of visuals are we talking about?
Imagine, lifestyle images related to energy and focus. Or close-ups of the gummies with vibrant colors and textures.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not just staring at plain text.
Right.
You've got these visuals that add context.
Yeah.
And make the whole thing more appealing.
Exactly.
And I bet the right music or sound effects could really amplify the impact.
Absolutely. The audio element is crucial.
Yeah.
A catchy background track or even subtle sound effects can make a huge difference in keeping people engaged.
Right.
It's all about creating an immersive experience, even without showing a face.
Right. So even if they don't see who's behind it,
Exactly.
it still feels like a real,
authentic experience.
Right, an authentic experience.
But the real magic lies in the call to action.
Ah, yes.
Right.
You can have the most captivating video in the world.
Yeah.
But if you don't tell people what to do next, what's the point?
Right.
Click the link in bio or shop now or pretty standard, but effective.
Exactly. And this is where your Shopify store or Printify pop-up store comes into play.
Okay.
You've got this seamless funnel.
Yeah.
People see your engaging content.
Okay.
They're intrigued. They click the link and boom.
They're on their way to making a purchase.
It's brilliant in its simplicity, really.
Yeah.
And the best part is you can track everything.
Right.
You can see what's working, what's not,
Yeah.
and adjust your strategy accordingly.
That's the beauty of online marketing.
Yeah.
It's all about constant experimentation and refinement.
Right.
But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The source also emphasizes the power of user-generated content.
Wait, back up.
Okay.
Didn't we already cover UGC?
Yeah.
I thought that was just like a quick tip thrown in at the end.
We touched upon it.
Okay.
But it's actually a core part of their content strategy.
Really?
Not just an afterthought.
Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah.
What's more convincing than seeing real people raving about a product?
Yeah, that's true.
It's word-of-mouth marketing on steroids.
Right. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's not just about creating your own content.
Right.
It's about leveraging the power of your customers' experiences. Reposting their testimonials, showcasing videos of them using your product, that kind of thing.
Precisely. It builds trust and credibility.
Yeah.
In a way that no amount of polished marketing can replicate.
Yeah, no matter how good your marketing is,
Right.
if it's not backed up by real people's experiences, it's not going to...
that same impact.
Right, it's not going to land.
And the beauty of it is you can incentivize this kind of content creation.
Oh, house.
Offer discounts or run contests to encourage people to share their experiences.
Ah, I see. So you give them a little something to get
It's
up.
like a win-win.
Right.
And if you don't have a ton of customers yet,
Okay.
you can always tap into those Fiverr UGC creators we talked about.
Oh, right.
It's like having a whole team of content creators at your disposal.
So many options.
Right.
So many resources.
This is a multi-pronged approach.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so effective.
It's really interesting.
But let's take a step back for a moment.
And of everything we've discussed so far,
Yeah.
what's the biggest takeaway for you? What's really resonating?
Honestly, I'm blown away by how accessible all of this is.
Right.
You don't need a huge budget,
Yeah.
a fancy studio,
You don't.
or even a recognizable face
Yeah.
to build a successful brand online.
Yeah, it's really leveling the playing field.
It is, yeah.
It really is.
It's all about leveraging the right tools, understanding your audience,
Yeah.
and creating content that connects.
That's a great point.
Right.
And it challenges the traditional notions of what it takes to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it really does.
This isn't about gatekeeping or exclusivity.
Right.
It's about empowering anyone with a good idea and the drive to make it happen.
It's inspiring, really.
It is.
But I also have to wonder, with all these tools and resources available to everyone,
Yeah.
how do you stand out? How do you avoid getting lost in the sea of online businesses all vying for attention?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is, and it's something we'll delve into in the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Because while the mechanics are important,
Yeah.
the real key to success lies in crafting a brand that truly resonates, a message that cuts through the noise, and a strategy that's both innovative and sustainable.
Okay. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Right.
What's the secret sauce for building a brand that truly stands out? Let's get to the bottom of this in part 3. All right, we've covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we have.
From print-on-demand gummies to AI branding and viral TikTok strategies.
A lot to unpack.
It's pretty clear that the tools and resources are out there.
Yeah.
But I think the real challenge, as we were just discussing, is standing out in a crowded online marketplace.
It's tough out there.
So where do you even begin to build a brand that truly resonates with people?
That's the heart of it, isn't it? It's not enough to just, replicate what others are doing. You need to dig deeper and tap into something more fundamental. I'd say the most crucial starting point is identifying a niche within this whole health and wellness space that genuinely speaks to you.
So not just hopping on the gummy supplement bandwagon.
No.
Because it's trendy.
No, not at all.
But finding a specific area where you can offer something unique or valuable.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ask yourself, what are you passionate about?
Okay.
What problem are you trying to solve? Are you all about sleep improvement, stress reduction, gut health?
Right. There's so many different areas.
Find that niche where you can connect with a target audience authentically.
Right.
That passion will fuel your motivation and authenticity will resonate with your customers.
Right, because people can sniff out a phony a mile away.
Exactly.
So once you've got that niche nailed down, where do you go from there?
This is where those AI tools we've been talking about can really shine.
Okay.
Start playing around with ideogram to brainstorm logo ideas.
Okay.
Experiment with different prompts, color palettes, and styles.
Yeah.
See what visually captures the essence of your brand and your niche.
So just play around with it and see what...
Exactly. Think of it as a creative exploration process.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like a fun way to get those creative juices flowing.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, you might as well start exploring domain names, right?
Absolutely. That online domain hack is a good starting point.
Yeah.
But don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the box.
Right.
Find a domain that's memorable, aligns with your brand, and is available.
Okay, so we've got the niche, the visual identity, the domain.
Yeah.
Are we ready to start making gummies now?
Hold your horses.
Okay.
Remember, Printify handles the manufacturing side of things.
Right.
Your focus right now should be on crafting a compelling product description.
Oh.
That highlights the benefits and ingredients of your gummy supplement.
Okay.
This is your chance to really sell your product and differentiate yourself.
Ah, so instead of getting bogged down in production logistics.
I'm focusing on creating a message that truly resonates with potential customers.
Exactly.
What makes your gummy supplement unique? What problem does it solve?
Okay.
What are the key ingredients, and how do they benefit the user?
Right.
Think about your target audience and what matters to them.
And hey, if I hit a writer's block, I can always turn to those AI-powered copywriting tools for a little boost.
Absolutely. There's no shame in leveraging the tools available.
Right.
The goal is to create a product description that is clear, compelling, and persuasive.
Okay.
And once you've got that nailed down, you can move on to setting up your Shopify store or Printify pop-up.
Okay, so now my virtual storefront is up and running.
Yeah.
It's time to unleash that viral TikTok strategy we keep talking about.
All right, let's do it.
Where do I even begin?
This is where cow.dat becomes your best friend.
Cow.dat.
Immerse yourself in that app.
Okay.
And study the content that's already working.
Okay.
For others in the gummy supplement space.
Just see what's out there. Yeah, what types of videos are getting views?
Oh.
What kind of messaging is resonating with audiences?
So it's about finding inspiration from successful examples,
Right.
but not just copying them outright.
Exactly. Put your own unique spin on it.
Okay.
Experiment with those faceless video ideas we discussed earlier.
Right.
Use text on screen, engaging visuals,
Yeah.
a catchy soundtrack.
Right?
And don't forget that compelling call to action.
Don't forget the power of UGC.
Right. Get those customers talking, sharing their experiences.
Yeah.
And spreading the word.
It's a whole ecosystem.
It is.
Yeah.
This is a journey of continuous learning and adaptation.
Right.
Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Analyze the results and refine your approach along the way.
Okay.
What works today might not work tomorrow.
Right.
So stay flexible and keep learning.
It sounds like the real takeaway here is that success isn't just about following a formula.
No.
It's about embracing that entrepreneurial spirit, being willing to try, learn, and adapt.
You've got it.
Right.
And remember, the most important ingredient in all of this is your own passion and dedication. If you're genuinely excited about what you're creating,
Yeah.
that enthusiasm will shine through and
Yeah.
attract the right audience.
It's contagious.
It is.
People connect with authenticity.
Absolutely.
This deep dive has been an incredible journey.
It has.
We've explored the gummy supplement market,
Yeah, we went deep.
demystified the process of building a brand at an online store, and uncovered the secrets behind viral content creation.
It's been a fascinating exploration.
It has.
And it highlights the fact that entrepreneurship is more accessible than ever.
It really is.
You don't need a huge budget or years of experience to
Right.
build a successful business.
Right. Anyone can do this.
With the right tools, strategy, and mindset,
Yeah.
anyone can tap into their potential.
So what's the final thought we want to leave our listeners with?
Okay.
What's the ultimate takeaway from this deep dive?
The real opportunity lies in finding your unique voice, your niche, and your way of connecting with the world.
Yeah.
The gummy supplement gold rush is just one example of the countless possibilities out there.
It's inspiring.
It all starts with a spark of curiosity,
Yeah.
a willingness to learn, and the courage to take action.
What other unexpected opportunities are out there waiting to be discovered?
Yeah.
That's for you to explore.